Well, now what?
We go get our merchandise back.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them. Look, let's just go find a Firefly.
You won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business. You aren't looking so hot.
Where's Robert? I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that, I'll give you your guns back, and then some.
How do we know you got them? Well, I hear the military's been wiping you guys out.
You're right about that. I'll show you the weapons.
Search the area. Yes, sir.
I gotta move. What's it gonna be?
I want to see those guns.
Follow me.
Find the door.
We gotta get out of here. Now. You want this seal? We gotta move.
Time to start moving. Oh,
I know a way around this. Come on.
this cast of characters is immediately great. Like, if I met this cast of characters in the pilot of a show, I would definitely be sticking it out for the show. I'm still, like, convinced that that is Bronn from Game of Thrones. I don't think it's the same actor, but this is also the game that had the whole issue with, like, does that character look like Ellen Page?
Holy shit. Is that your people?
What's left of them? Why do you think I'm turning to you guys? This way.
Alright. So first...
So why now?
Oh, dogs.
Been planning on leaving the city, but they need a scapegoat. They've been trying to rile us up.
Looks like they did.
We're trying to defend ourselves.
So going into condemned buildings, bad idea. Associating with the Fireflies, possibly even worse idea. Doing both. We're really big on doing both. We should probably cut that out.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
I had to know if that was going to work physics-wise, and it totally did. We're clearly a group of people that have gotten very used to surviving in this new world, but just a bit too much comfort, and that goes bad. To this day, in the Walking Dead comic, or at least the Fear the Walking Dead show, not so much the Walking Dead show anymore, just any random character can just die any random episode. It doesn't matter if they've been around for 120 issues. Just, oh, well, things went bad for one page, and now they're gone. So the more confident you see people striding around the wasteland or stuff like that, the worse it usually goes for them.
Soldiers. That's the way out. The door into the bridge.
I ain't a big fan of these odds.
We can sneak by them, even though I know that's not your style.
We'll see how it goes. Let's get moving.
Not my style. You ain't seen shit. You clearly weren't paying attention earlier, which makes sense because you weren't there. But I kind of wonder if that's the game judging me by commenting on how I did and that I failed to stealth through that zone technically, and that I saw the last dude. But that doesn't make it not my style. I don't know. That might be always that way, or that might be dialogue that reacts to your behavior, in which case I feel judged and I am insulted. Alright, Tess, you kind of went straight up my asshole there.
Damn. We missed all the action.
I'll get this one. Go
No one private.
Go around and get the other. Oop. Alright, I don't need those. I already have one of those. The only thing that feels weirdly missing is a lean around corners option, which I don't think is really clearly there. I don't think you can lean over your shoulder specifically. Why did we have her do it? Why wasn't Tess doing that? She could clearly be overpowered relatively easily due to the wound that's kind of a weak spot. Even if they don't know about the wound, they just do one wrong struggle and suddenly that wounded part of you... Oh, they just executed that guy.
Good riddance.
Oh, bitch. Like that wound she's got, just one bad hit and she's down. Tess, you should have been doing that. Because you don't have an exploitable weakness at the moment, which is kind of an important detail. Ah, Jesus. Don't startle me like that. Oh boy. Thankfully, I don't think their AI can mess up stealth at all. They prioritized they chose to allow potential immersion-breaking, insane AI sprinting through enemy lines. They chose to allow that instead of having the frustration of them breaking the game for you with such behavior. So they're I think they're undetectable. As funny as it can look. I ain't wasting no shiv on you guys. I'm holding on to those. And I'm holding on to all my bullets too. Sure hope that guy don't turn around. Is this like a religion where you guys all have to face like northeast or something at a certain time of day? It's really working out for me. There we go. Thanks for your help once again, Tess, as you sprint around like a lunatic. I don't think I saw any pick this stuff up prompts lying around.
Behind you.
No smoking. Oh shit. Where'd you come from? Oh shit. I was trying to stealth. Yeah! Oh god. Throat punch. I wanted to look at the little bit of story over here and he just shows up from downstairs, I guess.
God damn it, they got Warren. Goodbye, friend.
We should go, Marlene. There's bound to be more soldiers on the way.
You're right. Let's move.
That might be the same face that was... It's probably one of the same faces that was on the wanted posters earlier in the first wall at the beginning of at the beginning of this segment. Although I suspect that the second guy looked like he might have been the same face again. I'm not really sure. Oh, it is a long way down.
Go on, outside.
Damn.
Where are we going, Marlene?
This way. It's not far now.
How you holding up?
I'm running on fumes, but I'll make it.
We should infiltrate with that scissor lift. Scissor lifts are really stealthy, right?
The place is right up ahead.
All we have to do is pre-oil their 75 hinges.
Now in full effect. Anyone caught outside without proper authorization will be arrested and prosecuted.
The hell are we smuggling?
I'll show you.
Attention. Curfew is now in full effect. Anyone caught outside without proper authorization will be arrested and prosecuted.
You need some help there?
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Whoa. Come on now. Get on up.
Fuck away from me!
Let her go.
Well, you're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got his help. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
Hey, we're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think
Bullshit,
that's the
I'm not
best
going
Ellie.
with him. How do you know them?
I was close with his brother Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you too. He was a good man.
Look, just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking. You'll be fine. Now go with him.
Don't take long. And you, stay close. Let's go.
Hey Tess, you got a little shorter in this scene. You alright? Alright, this is awkward. Oh, great, it got more awkward. On top of the stunned silence, there's people that look like they died screaming, so we're having a great day. Having a fantastic time. You want some candy? They plaster some of these dudes. I think the one on top is the guy that was face down. I don't necessarily recognize the bearded dude we saw. Alright, Ellie, it's just you and me. We're going on a trip, and you are very specifically legally distinct from Ellen Page. It's actually funny, there was a whole lawsuit about whether or not they used Ellen Page's likeness and stuff like that. And,
Well, I heard all the shooting, but what happened?
Fireflies. Same thing's gonna happen to us if we don't get off the street.
You're the pro. I'm just following you.
at the time, Ellen Page was also about to be in a game called Beyond Two Souls, a game I've also covered on this channel, and I also played separately with Andrew, which I found very amusing. We did a thing where I played as Jodie, and he played as the Ghost, which is a hell of a co-op mode to have, which I found very amusing. Cool game and all that, but I think The Last of Us has better facial animation and everything. It's just funny that David Cage is so full of himself and his animations and stuff like that, but ultimately I think they did a better job in this game than anything that happened in there. So they're kind of beating him at his own game while also having an actress that looks strikingly similar. I think one game is a bit more remembered than the other one, and it's only gonna, I think that gulf is only going to widen over time. But his next game's coming out, that Detroit, I think there's a demo right now. Ooh, might want to go take cover. We're not supposed to be out here. We're violating quarantine and curfew. Was there a thing in there? Oh, that's not open. That's also in quarantine. They used a whole quarantine thing on the door for something that small? Just a really small room to quarantine off. Is it necessary? Just spray some rubbing alcohol over it. They'll probably take care of the spores.
We'll keep up.
Report any suspicious activity immediately.
Sometimes I think about what it'd be like if they do make another Half-Life.
That'll get us to the north tunnel.
How are we supposed to reach that?
Just give me a minute.
Just thinking about how walking through areas like that have all been a continued growth from like the idea of walking through City 17 and seeing its situation. Like games have just been progressing since then so much that when you go back to games like Half-Life 2, it's just kind of quaint. And I wonder if the company that made it would even be able to do that anymore. Although the reality is more that that company is so bizarrely organized that they'll probably never make a single video game ever again. Alright, really should have backed up more. Hey, you know what? That's close enough. Oh. I chose poorly. It's over there, isn't it? Ah. I'm like, there's some surface around here that's not covered in barbed wire, right? I feel like Ellie might be able to just climb under some of these fences because they're so, their bottoms are so high up. That ain't gonna cut it. Oh, there we go. Do I help her up? No? Or yes? Or no? I'm not entirely sure. Do I give her a boost? Nah, she's just kind of doing her thing. Maybe she'll catch up as I move further ahead. There it goes, okay.
This tunnel, you use it to smuggle things?
Yep.
Like illegal things?
Sometimes.
You ever smuggle a kid before?
No, that's a first. What's the deal with you and Marlene anyways?
I don't know. She's my friend, I guess.
Your friend, huh? You're friends with the leader of the Fireflies. What are you, like 12?
She knew my mom, and she's been looking after me. And I'm 14. Not that that has anything to do with anything.
So where are your parents?
Where are anyone's parents? They've been gone a long, long time.
So instead of just staying in school, you decide to run off and join the Fireflies, is that it?
Look, I'm not supposed to tell you why you're smuggling me, if that's what you're getting at.
You wanna know the best thing about my job? I don't gotta know why. To be honest with you, I give two shits what you're up to.
Well, great.
Good.
Oh, I wanted to see if I can crush it. Not hearing anything around here. I would be vaguely worried that like a cardboard box could almost have some kind of bear trap in it or something. Oh, someone didn't take kindly to that quarantine idea the US Army had. It was like, nuh-uh.
Is it?
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Your watch is broken. You mumble in your sleep. I hate bad dreams.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside. I mean, look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you?
Hey. Sorry it took so long. Soldiers fucking everywhere.
How's Marlene?
She'll make it. I saw the merchandise. It's a lot. Wanna do this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Going clean so far, didn't even have to fight anything on the way back.
I think it's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling.
Marlene wanted to do it herself. We weren't their first choice. Or the second, for that matter. She's lost a lot of men. Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, let's just hope there's someone alive to pay us.
Someone will be around.
On top of that, she's lost a lot of blood. Oh, another one of those hidden broken walls moments.
Come on.
We'll say goodbye to Marlene, say hello to Ellie. I keep almost calling her Jody. I would think that Ellie would be the person played by Ellen Page, but that's no, it's Jody. Oh, we're doing one of these. Okay. There we go. The multiplayer is actually supposed to be fantastic in that game, and I think it involves stuff like that, actually. Moments of noise making and stealthing around.
She said there's some fireflies that have traveled all the way from another city. The girl must be important. What is the deal with you? You some bigwig's daughter or something?
Something like that. How long is this all gonna take?
If everything goes as planned, we should get you to them in a few hours. Ellie, once we get out there, I need you to follow our lead and stay close.
Yeah, of course.
Map of patrol roads outside the zone. Safest route to Charlie. Hostile camp. Just a bunch of little details going on. I wonder if it is directly applicable or not. Like if you could take that information and actually interpret usefully.
Climb up and check if the coast is clear.
Now hold up. There's a patrol up ahead. All right. We're good. Come on up. Come on, kid. Watch your step.
Rather polite in nature to give us some rain and darkness to help with this whole thing. Rain dampens a lot of sound.
Holy shit. I'm actually outside.
Did I hear that correctly? Did Joel just say the rain's not going to do us any good? Rain is good for stealth, both for zombos and for the humans. You get a rain and all of your sounds are being dampened except for the loud puddle stomping, I guess. Raise that noise floor up. Good help.
Up this way.
Don't do anything stupid.
Move.
Turn around, on your knees. You scan them, I'll call it in.
Put your hands on your head.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
Look the other way. We can make this worth your while.
Shut up. Tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the ETA?
Couple minutes.
Oh, fuck. I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something.
Oh, shit. Look.
Jesus Christ. Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? I'm just lying.
I can explain.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear. Why would she set you up?
I ain't buying it. Oh, shit. Tess, run. Run!
Go! Go! Move!
Holy shit!
I got 2 dead uniforms. Follow me. Quickly. All right, Ellie. When I give you the signal, we run.
Signal. Run.
Go, go!
That did not go well. turns out that giant spotlights are pretty fast. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's just go. Let's just go. It's fine. They'll never catch me down here. So suddenly we have context for this whole situation, which is that we have a girl that's been bitten and is not changing. The implications there being pretty important.
I don't see anything down there. Are we sure they came this way? Told otherwise?
Stay down, don't let him see you.
Maybe a little bit cheaty that the game freaking I used the sensing thing and we didn't get any indication that there was somebody there. Like I was going through that thing and I used my sensor to potentially hear someone, and there was no indication of anyone being there, and yet you would get immediately ganked. Bet you're happy about the storm and the water right about now, guys.
I hear him up ahead.
Is he walking in? Kind of moving around? I do not want to use my gun, goddammit. That is not a large number of bullets, frankly.
Through here.
Yeah, I thought you might hide something over here. Ooh. I got me some duct tape. I'm ready to build myself a Fallout 4 settlement. Got adhesive.
Come on, Ellie. Shit, another patrol. Everybody get down. Come on up, go.
I'm coming.
There's so many of them out here. How are we supposed to get past them?
I ain't spotted this yet. Let's go around.
Have a look.
It's too many, Tess.
Oh, man.
I wish I could master Tess's art of, like, sprint crouching. That's a cool trick. You didn't see me, that means that we made it. Because they can't be detected. He definitely walks straight through Tess and Ellie.
Through here, come on.
Sometimes just moving fast is the best solution. The longer you sit around and overthink it, the sooner you're gonna get caught. Whereas if you're just booking it, situation's over before you know it.
Tess, you got any idea which way?
So different.
Man, these sewers did not go well with the whole lack of maintenance thing.
Let's see where this leads.
Hopefully we're done with guards, because I'm trying to go with having a light on for the sake of the audience.
Right. Stay close.
At least we're out of the rain.
Yeah, now we're out of the rain where everything's cleanly audible.
Squeeze through here.
Remarkable how quickly we just stopped hearing the ring, though.
Charlie Squad, report.
Shit. I got more soldiers.
Target's still on the loose, sir. Break off pursuit and report back to Sector 11.
I don't think they see us.
Acknowledge. Get to your vehicle.
Stay in the shadows.
Oh, we would know if they saw us. There'd be some very loud responses to worry about. Tunnel or side door? Ooh. Stuff.
No, they're still around. Look, take a moment to catch your breath. Joel, see if there's anything we can use in here.
Oh yeah, you bet your ass I am. Yes. Such plentiful objects. I am always a fan of environmental dialogue where people have individual phrases and adaptations in their dialogue based on what you're doing in the environment.
Through here, through this pipe. I think we can make it through here.
Stay very close, Ellie.
Okay.
Because of course you could always just not take that detour. Oh.
Gather up. Calling us back. We're returning to the wall. You heard the man. Moving up. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Just stay over here and they'll never see us because of the way that the angle of the slats. They're thick enough that you can't see them in that direction. Alright, the loud grunting punch might be a bad stealth moment though.
Alright, they're gone.
Look, what was the plan? Let's say that we deliver you to the Fireflies. What then?
Marlene, she said that they have their own little quarantine zone with doctors there still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
And that whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh, Jesus.
It's what she said.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Hey, fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
Me neither. Tess, what the hell are we doing here?
What if it's true?
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
I get it.
This way. If we cut through downtown, we can hit the Capitol building by sunrise.
We hope.
Tess can see right through him, and in particular the idea that he's not comfortable right now because he's already failed a little girl in the past. That is a really cool rain effect. I have never seen it quite like that before, I don't think. Like the way that's running off in that pattern. They have a variety of different ways of animating water, so it's not just one effect duplicating over and over again.
Holy moly. I guess this is what these buildings look like up close.
Ooh. I'm talking about early strategies for survival out there. Oh, I can't go through there. I think I have to go all the way back around. Still, a little time lost and some muffled dialogue is worth it for grabbing something like that.